They're fine, good. Morning, Rusty. All right. So Kelly was talking about cup and hand, head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders pattern. I without talking to him about that, I think what he's talking about is this, but there's several ways to interpret it. Maybe he's talking about that and that the future could be, something like this, or he could be talking about a shorter one, which is like this. That's probably the one he saw. And but the thing is, that does kind of ignore this, which is fine, good. I think it's really wonderful that the human mind can see a head and shoulders inside of that, even though it doesn't have some matching data. I can't wait till AI can do that. That'd be great. But we can definitely reach charts better. But what I do see here is fast right side reclaim almost to this top level after coming down. That's important. Then you had strong base that started to tighten and create higher lows. This is pretty much the pattern that was going on. Higher lows until breakout of this. Basically, this is a right side handle or cup uh, handle in a base. Cup and handles are bases, are base type formations. And when you really put it all together, you can see that there's really that bigger cup and handle where if you take this and bring it all the way over here, you have kind of this cup and this is the handle really over here. And then if you can ignore, this is the classic base looking base, the higher low on the right side, and then a quick tightening and then breakout. So either way, there's many different wonderful, excellent um, ways to interpret that and analyze that. But Tesla, yeah, definitely is moving strong here. Before the open, I found a high at 223 just now, pulling back to 220, and we expect it to run this morning. Good morning. What was there a question? And it's been lagging the Magnificent Seven. Well, it's definitely been lagging. Oh yeah, I mean in the long run, it still hasn't broke over this um, top line resistance trend line that I put in a long time ago. Once it gets over this line, which is really close now, probably on this next earnings in a couple of days, uh, boom, Tesla's going to break out. It's going to be one of the best times to grab it in the next few days, today and across the next few days. Well, that's one thing that's going to get in the way of me getting a put credit spread, as a matter of fact, because I don't like to hold put credit spreads over earnings. Um, but once it has broken out of this top line resistance, you could see all-time highs again. Who knows how fast it could do that, but maybe a couple of months. So we're talking about post split, the new pricing of Tesla, we're talking about over $415 in just a couple of months. That's if it wants to run. Yeah, that's true. TSLL, if you want to get the levered version of it, which is a 2x Tesla TSLL. That'll be a nice clean chart compared to the one I just had up. Yeah. So Tesla this morning, hot, hot, hot. Put that on our list over here, down at the bottom. Okay. And let's take a look at OPTT while we still have 2 minutes. before the market opens in case it's quite hot. Oh yeah, I actually like the way that looks pre-market. Pretty good, although there's been some breakdowns. But I like this left side here, really good. So it's got potential, but the other half of the morning was not great. But it is all above WAP. So that's pretty interesting. So OPTT at 45 cents, possible penny stock, moving strongly this morning. You could intraday day trade that potentially using that system, Rostislav. Rostislav, are you still here? Yeah. So using the system I showed you, OPTT kind of qualifies. So you could be watching that and trading that potentially. In case it goes crazy, I'm just going to set it here in my trader. I don't think it will go crazy. I think it'll be I think it'll be a little tough. But you're looking for $1 million minute or more to buy. And what I'm showing here is about 7 cents of risk, 1,500 shares for me. That'd be $100 of risk. So if I want to mess around with that, I'm cocked and ready. All right, we got 55 seconds until the market opens. OPTT, a possibility for day trade, momentum, small capping. There's another one here, VS. I got 30 seconds to look at that. No, what? No, Red Zone or something. New Stephen King book. No, just kidding. Vulcan. So that's a no on that one as well. And no on that one. And TPHS. No. All right. So it's all about OPTT and Tesla this morning. Now over on Tesla. Okay, we got 10 seconds before the market opens. I would be looking at getting a put credit spread. Obviously, it's going to be liquid enough. And it will probably be almost exactly 45 days to expiration. Yep, 45 days. So it's perfectly priced right now. The only thing is earnings are coming up. I think the cat's out of the bag. Earnings are coming up on the 17th. So from now until then is, excuse me, 15 days of runway. I think that's enough. So I will probably give it a try. All right, let's take a look at OPTT, what could be happening right now on the open in case it puts in $1 million minute. All right, it is trading $1 million or more right at the open, but it's mostly selling pressure. And then Tesla is probably going to lift off now. All right, I'm going to try and get that Tesla. Check out what the 20 delta is. 20 delta is 190. We'll get one contract. If it doesn't break this opening low. Need to see it hold. Okay, it's looking like it's going to. The 30-second mark. I know it may not be able to sustain it at the moment. That's fine. The Qs are flying right now. They're doing really good off of the open. And so is the S&P 500. I imagine, yep, rates will be coming down then. Yes. We're still looking for Tesla, for some follow through on Tesla here. It looks like it's going to break down. Wait, that's great. And we'll revert to a 5-minute dip buy if this happens. There's just a lot of profit taking pressure on Tesla. It means we should be able to get a better price for that 20 delta, which is the 190 on August 16, obviously, everyone. Oh shoot, I missed OPTT. Did you get it, Rossi? Oh, that was definitely an entry. Oh wow, I'll just try to get a late entry right here. But the entry was on minute 2 on the 1 minute opening range breakout with $1 million a minute. All right. And that would have been around 46 cents. So it's already at 49 cents, which would be already profiting. I just wasn't looking at it. I was looking at Tesla. Yeah, Tesla's just hanging out sideways. That's fine. Okay, there we got some movement on OPTT to around 52 cents. I gotta zoom out a little bit. Let's see, 51 cents, 49. Okay, I'll put an order in right there. I'll know if that it's sold when that moment comes. All right, OPTT is out of view to you guys on the TikTok, so I'm going to put it right here instead of the Dow. OPTT. Well, I'll put Tesla right there. Tesla. And then OPTT right here. Now you guys can pretty much see everything that's important going on. All right, now we get some pullback on OPTT, possibly before throttling. That's right. Jay Powell has started speaking. He's on a panel with the ECB, and the words that come out of his mouth will probably affect the market. The market seems to like everything so far. Tesla starting to turn around, but not quite. If we go over here to this view, we can view Tesla with the 5-minute over on this chart over here. So the current entry price, why did it do that? Oh, my 5 minutes acting weird. Current entry price on Tesla, if it triggers, is 221.50. So if we see 221.50 on Tesla, I'll pull the trigger long. At the moment, in a few minutes, that number will change. That's the 5-minute dip buy strategy. 221.50 needs to happen from here. OPTT looks like it's failing out. Okay, I'm all out. So that trade didn't work out. OPTT, that kind of like huge selling like that is typically shelf offering. So that's bad. I don't like that type of move. It's not a good sign. Fast, huge rips down. No, thank you. So the OPTT looked like this. It had a big, strong right side dump. Get that. All right, so we're watching Tesla for 221.50. And I'm all out of OPTT. I don't even want to know about it, where it goes from here. Oh, thank you. I'm going to take a quick look at rates, but let's keep an eye on Tesla. Where do rates sit on my, according to Gamma? Yeah, they're still above Gamma, and they're still in, bullish territory. So, but they may have rejected exactly where they needed to reject. But we'll see, and perhaps by the end of the week, rates will be back to 4.5 or so. All right, we are looking for Tesla to break 221.50 to signal an entry. Otherwise, the entry will be closer to 221. So we have to wait for the 5-minute signal. Right, 221.20. It's getting pretty close. 221.24. It actually just barely ticked up there to 221.49. So basically, this is happening. I'm getting my order ready to pull the trigger. 221.20. Almost. It is so close. There it is. Actually, it just touched it and then did not go to 2150. But that is a good sign. And well, I'm in for a small initial position and may add more later. What I probably will do is add a couple shares here in addition to I was grabbing a put credit spread. All right, so just slowly easing my way in there on Tesla. Get it a little bit mixed, mix it up a little bit. In the meantime, the market really is doing well this morning. However, when you look at it on the bigger picture on the daily chart, it's just still going sideways. We're right where we need to be. We're just digesting. It's just continued digestion. Is it tomorrow? I believe we're going to get the GDP. What was it? Let's see. Wednesday. Tomorrow is PMI and jobless claims. Today was some job in numbers, and JPOW is speaking. Tomorrow, PMI and jobless claims, and also balance of trade and a couple of. So tomorrow's pretty strong, and then Friday, no, that'll be a half day on the market, by the way. No trading on Thursday, 4th of July, and then Friday will be NFP, non-farm payrolls, which is some really serious jobs numbers. And so this market today is probably just going to digest slash listen to JPOW and react on JPOW and do what it's doing. I think the upward move today is just continued digestion in a bull market. It's good. Good sign. All right. The stop on Tesla is 218, and it looks like it may fail out. So let's see. Not every trade works. If we do break down at 218, that would be a stop out. The dollar is strengthening. The market is moving strong. We're having quite a nice move on the market today. Very nice. 6-point uptrend intraday off the open already. Everything moving quite nicely there. Tesla finding some support, but relative to the market, this is weakness because the market's moving. If Tesla wanted to go, it has no excuse. So what's going on, right? And thank God I got out of OPTT at 44 cents. It has since hit 41 cents and it's sitting at 43 cents. And so that's why you do that. You can't sit through a drawdown like that in intraday day trading. So Tesla just wants to go sideways initially here. Sentiment seems good. However, like I said, compared to the market, from this open with this nice catalyst pre-market, this is weakness, relative weakness. I'm going to put in some orders to close some of my other positions at a profit, full profit. Get these orders in for the day, let them sit while Tesla's baking in the oven. Mara, those WDC closing out. Mara doing well. I mean, if you want to see the charts of these things, WDC. So this has moved in my direction on my put credit spread quite nicely, and today closing out at 100% max profit. What's a good site to use, Keisha? Remember yesterday I told that person to contact me? They never did. Remember, I think yesterday we were talking about, and they never did. So I think the best thing that I can do is tell you to contact me. And, if you don't, then you're not serious enough. It's just not going to happen. What can I say? So I think that's one of the best things is to really test you and see if you'll contact me on Discord. You want come to my Discord and find me and contact me, send me a private message, and I will completely discuss with you, next steps and everything personalized to you for free. Don't worry about it. So after saying all that, if you don't show up and send me a private message, then you're not serious enough anyway. I'm sorry to say. Like you don't want, yeah. I think that's one of the best tests that I could put out there. All right, Mara looks like this. Mara, swoo, what a nice move, like right there, and is sitting at 100% max profit for me again on that PCS. So that order is in to close those out at 100%. Robinhood also did the same. It's just way above my break-even line. It is also at 100% max profit, so I'm going to put in an order to close those out early. There we go. I just got filled on both of those. So I'm out of Robinhood at 100% max profit. Very good. And then next down the list is APP, and I'm at 89% max profit on that, and just flying above the break-even line there. This is a spot to take profits for sure. So I will go ahead and do so. You have my number? We talked a few times? Oh, all right. My number, like she's got my number. I don't know if she means that like I got your number. Uh, but anyway, yeah, send me a private message, okay, in Discord, and I'll help pick the right platform for you because I don't know if you're going to be day trading, if you're going to be swing trading, if you're going to be investing. I don't know if it's going to be a very light amount of time that you can only put in, or if you want to get more involved. See what I mean? So we need to talk. Okay. APP, I got that out there. TMDX. To see, you can see it just flew way above my descending break-even line that you get with a put credit spread. So I'm at 85% max profit on that one. Putting it in order. Put some pressure and close that position out. GCD, I've been in a few times, I think. This has gone the right way. See how it's like peeling off of my break even like that? See like a peeling off movement off of my break even line? Even though from entry, it's lower or almost at break even from my entry price of 32.30, which is where it is right now. Because it's a put credit spread with that descending line, I'm now at 83% max profit, which roughly equates to 20% return on my capital. So that's the equivalent of it moving from here to here to 39. So obviously I'm taking my profits. So I'm putting that order in right now. Adobe also doing good. Michael Corrietto, uh, for the whole 25 years, well, I've been doing the stock market probably since I was 11. Okay, so it's probably another 10 on top of that, 35 years. But more seriously for 25 years, and then on and off professionally before 5 years ago. So, um, it's hard to put it all together like that. But yeah, I mean, the answer to your question is sort of. All right. Uh, I also used to write music for movies, which and TV shows. But I don't do that anymore because I did that so much, did 200 movie scores. That was enough. uh, funny. Plus 400 TV shows. So, uh, to say nothing of commercials and other projects, music videos, logos, logo music. By the way, I'm in OCGN. I don't know if anybody even knew that, but I'm in OCGN and I'm up 22%. I got in back here on this turnaround day, and I'm up 22% on this penny stock on a penny stock swing trade. Looks like it's fast right side reclaiming, which is very good price action. Oh, Adobe. Let's take a look at that. So yeah, Adobe, see, it just ripped right through my break-even line and is way up here. And we're already sitting at now 87% max profit. I only have one contract left to close, and I'm gonna put that order in right now. Now Carvana is sitting right at 50% max profit. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Okay, so it's moved up, it's pulled down. I'm still at a profitable exit point, which is 50%. So I'll put in an order to close at 50%, and we'll see what happens. Let it fit there. Right, so I got a bunch of orders in to close, and ANF is at 45% max profit. See, that's because it peeled up and off that break even. That's all you need with these put credit spreads is for one moment in the next several weeks for it to just peel off your break even, and the break even keeps going down. So it's quite probable if you know how to pick the growth stocks and you know how to pick stocks. VRT? Oh yeah, that's a good one. What about it, Rostislav? Can you, whenever you give a ticker, anybody, please, if you could, just say a thing about it so I know what the hell we're even looking at it for. So here I am going like, oh yeah, this looks like a great long, and then you're like, oh, I was thinking about shorting it. All right, well then say that. So I don't know what you want me to look at uh, on VRT. Michael, trading is statistical, and so you can't really measure it like that. I would have to say, you say, how much percent would you say your profit is after a week's worth? But the thing is, it's statistical, and so you get every result imaginable, and it's in the long run that you look back and you average the return that you find out what you're getting. And in my case, it's about 11, 10 or 11% per month. ERT long potentially, yeah. But are you talking about growth, uh, Rostislav, or day trade? So day trade, you can say DT and a swing if you were going to talk about a position. One DTE and options. Tesla's been moving, you guys. So uh, we did the right thing over there on Tesla. Check something. Ah, no, no, no. Where's my shares? There they are. Okay. All right, perfect. All right, Tesla's at 224 and Tesla's been moving. Let's check out VRT. VRT. Oh, am I in this, or I already had taken some profits on this VRT? Yes. For a swing trade. For a day trade, I don't see the reason why go after it. If you do, okay. I don't see the reason why. It's in a downtrend, chopping back and forth. There's nothing special about today. So, uh, I'm not sure where did you get that, but yeah, I mean it's moving strong today. That's good, good for it, but it doesn't have any kind of pattern to latch on to. So this could do this, and then it could just go back down. I mean, it's pretty hard to know for sure. All right, so Tesla, nice and flying. And see what I was talking about OPTT? It's yeah, just only going down. So that's why we got out of that and flushed it down the toilet. Um, First Solar seems to be improving. That's one of those ones I was telling you about that softened the other day. Ah, see, that's exactly what I was looking for. It softened, and now we've got this little green day. Now here's an interesting thing. Very nice, Kelly. If tomorrow is just like yesterday, in other words, it goes down and it has supportive action, and it ends up kind of where it did, and we just go sideways here, that's good. That's positive for my put credit spread. So this is really, really promising price action today and yesterday on First Solar after that big drop for the recovery of my position on that position that didn't work out. All right, so who's in Tesla? You should have got in at 221.50. It's now at 225.60 it hit. So that's 225.60 divided by 221.50. That's already a 1.9% gain, and double that if you're on TSLL. All right, I just got that fill on GCT. Close that out. That was one that was at 89. So I put an aggressive sell order in at about 92% max profit. Just got that fill. I mean, for sure, Kelly, you know, I see 300. It's just about time and drawdown risk. For sure, for sure. There's topside resistance line is 235 right now. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so I've got all my orders in. Everything's moving along nice and swimmingly. Put this in the day trading file. I got to put another order to exit another APP position. That's another cool thing about spread trading is you can be in multiple expirations and chains, prices, all kinds of different ways to be in the same stock. And the amazing thing about that is like if you were to have shares and be up, you would want to take your profit, right? And so you take your profit and now you're out, right? Now let's say you wanted to get back in because it was still going. So if you got back in, it's like you never got out. However, with put credit spread, it's a totally new, fresh position on a different chain at different price levels, different strikes. And so because of that, they can run separately. You've profited on one, and now you start up a new trade, and it's you still have the profit and all the capital from before. Well, you've put it back to work, but the profit has been excised and extracted. Thing. All right. So anyway, I am looking good and set up well. OCGN continues. Look at that. Very nice. I'm up how much here? 24% since entry. And OCGN continues to be a nice right side reclaimer. I'll probably start putting first exit at 183 up there because that's a pivot point and it will probably resist. There'll be some resistance there. And then it will tighten over the course of a week or two and then continue. So I'll probably take out 30% to 50% profit at that pivot point. and you have sort of recent highs at $2, roughly. $2 is the next price level to hit. All right, everybody, have a good one. Tomorrow is a half day of trading. I'll see everybody that trades with us in our group, our members, back in the group. We'll be discussing stocks all day and opportunities all day. Thank you very much, and have a good one if I don't see you. And then remember, tomorrow's half day, and then Thursday is 4th of July. No market open. All right, take it easy, everybody. Trade safer, trade smarter with me. See you in the group, everybody.